Today I'm going to walk you through our application, RegEvidence, which is a tool that was built for digital forensics investigators, incident responders, and security analysts. It pulls live data from our Windows system, like registry artifacts, running processes, active network connections, and analyzes everything for threats and anomalies, and generates a professional forensics report at the end. So let's start with the dashboard, which is our command center after a scan. As we can see here at the top, we have two scan modes, run full analysis and quick scan. Full analysis is comprehensive and deep, whereas quick scan is faster for triage. I've already run a full analysis, so let's look at the results. The four summary cards tell the immediate story. We have about 126 total artifacts, which are registry entries of forensic significance extracted from this machine, 0 threats found via direct IOC matching, 1,053 anomalies, which are suspicious behavioral patterns, and 263 processes currently running. We also have the big number, which we can't ignore, is the risk score, and the risk breakdown explains it. We have 1 critical, 184 high, 749 medium, and 119 low findings. Now the volume of anomalies, especially that single critical, is what drives the score to the maximum. On the right side, we have the system information, which tells us exactly what we're analyzing. We have the machine name, OS version, analysis mode, and IOC database with 8 indicators. Below that, we have the recent activity, which is a time-stamped audit log of everything the tool did. This audit trail is important for documenting our forensic process. On the left side, top threats is already servicing the most critical finding, which is defense evasion detected. We'll get into that fully when we get to threat intelligence. Over here, we have the forensic timeline. Over years of registry history, all reconstructed and browsable here. The filter bar at the top gives you full control, like date range, event type, importance, search bar, and clear to reset all filters instantly. Looking at the event list, each entry shows the event title, its type tags, and the exact registry path it came from. Now watch what happens when I click on an event. The event detail panel on the right fills in with everything about that specific entry. Timestamp, precise to the millisecond, event type, source, importance, and artifact path. We also have timeline statistics over here. Now this level of detail on every single one of the events means you can reconstruct exactly what existed in the registry, when it was recorded by the tool, and where it lives. That precision is what separates forensic-grade analysis from basic registry browsing. Now let's move on to the Registry Artifacts tab. This is the core forensic engine. The categories on the left panel are organized exactly the way an investigator thinks, with identity and access evidence, process execution, file system storage, and timing, registry behavioral evidence. Let me go into a specific category to show you how the detail work. I am now inside wireless Wi-Fi evidence, and I'm going to select known Wi-Fi profiles. And as you can see here, the right panel shows a table with a name, details, source, and timestamp. The data here is real. We have all the connections that this device have connected to. Both show the source as netsh WLAN show profiles, meaning the tool used the Windows netsh command to extract this, not just the registry. And the timestamp shows exactly when the tool captured this data. This Wi-Fi profile list is forensically significant. We have 58 total entries. Known networks means this machine has connected to 58 different wireless networks over its lifetime. Combined with Wi-Fi connection times, you can build a detailed location and persistence timeline for this device. Now moving on to threat intelligence. The tabs at top, IOC matches, anomalies, odd threats, APT groups, campaigns, malware, CVEs, give you multiple angles to analyze your findings. I am on all threads right now, showing the full unified list. The top entry is the critical finding. Let me click on it. As you can see here, the thread details panel opens on the right with a red critical banner at the top saying immediate action required. Then the finding name, which is defense evasion detected. The details find, like the type, source, detected, category, and the matched value for it, which is log clearing detected 1102. For anyone who doesn't know, Windows Event ID 1102 is a security audit log being cleared. That is a textbook attacker action. You clear the security log to remove evidence of your activity. That's exactly why that is flagged critical. Now scrolling down in the detail panel, there's a recommendation sections. And this gives a genuinely useful feature. It gives you 5 concrete steps, like review the suspicious activity immediately, check for additional indicators, consider system isolation, document findings, and escalate to security teams. This turns the tool into something a junior analyst can actually act on. It's not just showing you a problem, it's telling you what to do about it. And below the recommendations is the IOC database summary, which shows one IP address, 2 domains, 2 file hashes, last updated at this specific time. Now moving on to the memory analysis, which is a live snapshot of everything running in memory, with total of 263 processes running, 4 suspicious processes that needs review, 0 elevated, and 55 unsigned with no digital signature at all. This is the depth you need for real process analysis, not just a PID and process name, but the full context of what the process is doing, where it came from, and what is loaded. Now moving on to the network monitor section, we have a clean network picture on this machine, with 3 tabs, connections, listening ports, and interfaces. The Show Internal checkbox lets you toggle localhost connections in and out of view. Let me click on one of the connections. The connection detail panel on the right fills in immediately. It shows the remote address is marked not resolved, meaning reverse DNS lookup didn't return a hostname. Then the full breakdown for the protocol, state, local address, service, and process shown as 0, meaning the owning process couldn't be identified for this connection. As well as we have network statistics over here. Now finally, the generate forensic report wizard, which is a 3 steps to turn everything we found into official case documentation. Step 1 is our case metadata, which is report title, case number, investigator name, and organization. All of these fields are required. These fields being mandatory is intentional because every report produced has chain of custody information baked from the start. Then we click on next. Here we can select all the categories and artifacts that we want to include in our report. We can, for example, select PowerShell scripting and wireless Wi-Fi evidence. Click on next. We have multiple formats for exporting, like PDF, JSON, XML, HTML, Excel, and Word. I'm gonna keep it as PDF for now, and then we choose our location. Save. We have these options too for the report, which is include timestamp, include empty artifacts, include executive summary, and include table of contents. Then we hit generate report. And the report is generated successfully. We can open it. And it is a full report that includes everything. And that is RegEvidence. By combining deep registry parsing with live memory and network analysis, we've turned a manual multi-hour investigation into a 10-minute automated triage. Whether you're hunting for persistence or building a legal case, this tool puts the evidence front and center.